G'day gang, GameolioDan here, how you going? We're back in the Elder Scrolls Online and we're sneaking around. Oh, I better go into sneaky mode. I'm gonna search the ship's hold. Searching. Oh, there's somebody else here searching too. Not being quite as sneaky as I am. Maybe we're free to roam around now. Everybody's in the front there. Oh, hello.
I think perhaps I had our assignments wrong. I should have checked the stocks and sent you to check the ship.
What happened?
I shouldn't have come here on my own, but I had a feeling the Duke was making bad decisions. Of course, calling this a bad decision would be an understatement. If we don't do something, he's going to hand the city over to Imperial control.
What do you propose we do?
The Queen is going to have to take charge. If this doesn't knock her into her senses, I don't know what will. We need proof, though. Can you untie me and then look around? Anything to prove what they're planning. I'll meet you out on the docks.
All right. Here you go. I'll meet you outside. How the hell did you sneak on with a big old bear like that and a fox that's partially through the wood there? How'd you do that? Amazing. Alright, we're going to find proof one way or another, and I think it's going to result in a direct confrontation. Let's go!
Circle around! Flank! Now!
Yep, flank me. Come on.
Move to flank!
They're really keen on this whole flanking idea, aren't they?
From the sides!
How did we manage to bring the bear in here? And you're done! Alright, good job, team. Captain Scipius, it is imperative that the capture of Evermore be conducted with great care. The Duke and his guards will help you unload your weapons and armor in sealed crates and place them at a strategic point in the city. Your men should then spread out within the city, wearing plainclothes, and recruit as many citizens as possible. At the predetermined time, your men and their recruits should meet at the weapons cache, arm themselves, and then take control of the city. Those who surrender should be spared. We can always use more slaves. Do not fail. Magus General Septimathan. Okay, she said she's going to meet us on the docks. She's definitely not back there still. 100%. No way. Clarica.
You just missed it. The ship's captain left the ship and headed toward that alley to the south. She looked like she was in a hurry. What did you find, though? Anything that reveals more about their plans?
Imperial spies have infiltrated the city.
The gar-bellied bastards! I knew that ship was carrying more than just supplies. We need to move fast. Can you follow the captain and find out what she's up to? Then take the proof to the Queen. If this doesn't wake her up, nothing will.
I can handle that. What about you?
I'll go and find Sir Jarnet and any other guards who remain loyal. After you've informed the Queen, come and meet me outside the inn.
I'll be there as soon as possible. Alright, spy on Captain Anu in the alley.
Your cargo's unloaded, and I'm here for payment. I hope you don't come to regret this, Huron.
If I come to regret this, I'd probably be dead anyways. I don't expect you to understand, Captain. Here's your payment.
Thanks. When are you and your allies making your move? I want to make sure I'm long gone by then.
We're arming everyone up at the weapons cache in the South Alley in just a few hours. So I'd set sail right away. Kind speed you, Captain.
Okay. Well, the Queen should hear of this. Let's get there. Super quick.
Mullock, why me?
Somehow I had a feeling I'd see you again. Tell me, has Glerica gotten herself into trouble this time? Or is it that the Duke didn't take kindly to you questioning his decisions?
The Duke is handing the city over to the Imperial control.
Oh, come now, you can't expect me to believe that. Has Glerica resorted to trying to deceive me now? This is a jest, right? Surely, Duke Renchant would never even consider such a thing.
These Imperial orders prove it.
I can't believe what I'm reading. How could Renchant be such a fool? Has he given up on defending the kingdom and decided to accept the lesser of two evils? This is simply mad!
So you didn't know anything about this?
Of course not. Though I can blame myself no less. I'm the one who trusted the fool. He's apparently just a damn coward. You know, Aemond told me Renchant was naive. You've now given me proof of this fact. If the Imperials take Bankrai, it will be a fatal blow to the Covenant. We can't allow Renchant to do this. Damn it. You really have no choice but to take back the throne. I know Glerica will be pleased to hear that. Where is she, by the way?
She's gone to find Sir Jarnot and any loyal guards.
Smart girl. She always has been. I suppose I should have listened to her. Very well. We need to do this smoothly. The city has suffered enough. We don't want a battle in the streets. We need to take time to do this right. How much time do we have?
Imperial spies are recruiting citizens and will strike in a few hours.
Gods, there goes that idea. You must root out these spies right away then. Do not use weapons though. That will cause a panic, and I don't want that. Find Glerica and Sir Jarnot and figure out another way.
I'll go find Glerica and Sir Jarnot then.
After you've ensured the city is safe, meet me in the castle, and we'll deal with Duke Renchant. The poor fool probably doesn't even realize he's committed treason. May the gods keep you, my courageous friend.
We shouldn't confront Renchant first?
No, he needs to watch his cowardly little plan crumble first. I want him demoralized before we confront him. I also want to think about exactly what to say. It has to be good, you know.
Certainly does. You think about that. We are now level 32 though. Let's see where we got. Choose one. Holiday Ivy Berry Blend of Dye Cheerful Cliff Racer. What? A Dark of the Moons. Those are the channels of your currently equipped costume and hat. Okay. That's right, buddy. You are pumped and psyched. 3 skill points for us. Momentum. Focus your strength to gain brutality. Increasing your weapon damage by 24% and for 30 seconds. You heal for 584 health every 2 seconds while active. Nice little buff to activate. Let's try it out. What else we got? Armor, what about armor? Rapid bending, here we go. Increase your healing received by 4%. Take part in that. Anything else I can use? I can get backlash, restoring light. Sacred ground while standing in your own cleansing ritual, rune focus, or rite of passage. I'll just unlock that one. Okay. Let's go. Oh, also we got a belt, didn't we? The Morning Sash. Level 32. Oh, it's only light though. Why are you giving me light up? Come on. You know I got all the heavy stuff on. Anyway, more pressing matters. Glaudica and Sir Jarnot. Oh no.
Friends, foes, and fools. Hard to know which is which, or who is who. Choose poorly and wind up dead.
What happened?
A witness I was, and nothing more. But if a crow can spy someone, so can a spy. But you know the true threat now. Imperials! Now, you must listen to me.
Why should I trust you? I don't even know who you are.
Uella, they call me. Those that follow. From the Reach we come to conquer this land. But the enemy of an enemy is a friend. So I am a friend.
You're with the Reachmen?
Aye, my Reachmen march this way. Evermore will be ours. But not if Imperials have it. They are a threat right now for you and me. You need friends. Let us be friends then, and join together to beat our common foe.
You just said you come to conquer. How can I trust you?
Temporary truce. Neither one's ever more Imperial. We work together, destroy the Imperials, then we are enemies again. I like it not myself, but you have no one to help you now. The only choice for either of us is to work together.
What do you propose?
You cannot strike down spies, but my crows can. Pretty little pets. Mark our foes, signal my crows, and we will strike. We will clean the city of Imperials. Then we are enemies again.
I don't have much choice. Let's do it. Like the Imperial spies, okay. Ah, what a shame.
The rumors about the Empire enslaving civilians are completely untrue. Another sharp-minded citizen. Do you also prefer not to be ravaged by Reachmen?
How do you plan to stop them?
Strength. That is the only thing that will stop the invaders. Where can we find a strong army? Why, the Imperials are only a few days' march to the south. Join me, friend. Let us give this city to those who can defend it.
We can defend it just fine. Got him. All I saw was feathers flying everywhere.
Won't you take pity on me? Won't you take pity on me?
I've never seen the like. What could be causing it?
All right.
I promise you. Here's someone who's seen a battle or two. You've read the writing on the wall, haven't you, my friend?
What does the writing say?
Evermore is doomed without Imperial assistance. Help us. Help us take the city from the Covenant, and we will usher in a new day. A day of security and self-respect. A day of survival.
Not for you.
One thing is sure. If the Reachmen attack, they will spare no one. Ah, did you hear the voice of reason and come to listen more closely? The Reachmen are at the city's doorstep. Something must be done, must it not?
What do you think needs to be done?
Simple. Surrender the city to Imperial control. If the Imperials have Evermore, the Reachmen cannot attack. You will survive, and even better, Surrender now, and we promise you will remain free.
We're not bargaining for freedom. Okay. We gotta investigate the South Alley. Captain Huron, it is imperative that we move forward and transition the city to Imperial control immediately. I regret to inform you that your hero from the lighthouse, Dan Gameolio, has been asking questions and regrettably does not seem to share our convictions. Though I would prefer to avoid shedding any blood in the transfer of power, I would urge you to act quickly and decisively should your friend try to intervene. Remember that we do this to save the city. Gods be with you, Duke Renchant.
I liked you, friend. I did. I'm sorry it had to come to this.
No! Captain! Bring it. Bring it. Oh, that was weird. His path was completely different. Struggling for stamina here. Alright, it goes down. Meet the Queen at the castle.
Well?
I go just clap. Have you... Was that a clap?
Can you believe this? The Duke's apparently run off to avoid facing me. After what he's done, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Tell me, though, is the city safe? Have the Imperial spies been dealt with?
Yes, the spies are gone and the city is safe.
Excellent. Then dealing with the rat I let into the castle is all that remains, if we can just find whatever hole he's scurried into. No, but what about Sir Jarnet and Glarica? All three of you deserve a medal after this is done with.
So Jarnot and Glarica were killed.
No. Glarica. Glarica is gone? But why? She was an innocent young girl. I knew the Imperials were heartless, but do they have no honor at all? Renchant. He's responsible for this too. Where is that bastard?
You think he's still in the castle?
Yes. He's actually most likely to be down in Eamon's private rooms. Unworthy swine that he is. Will you come with me? I could call the guard, but it might be better if you and I just deal with this quickly and quietly.
Of course I'll accompany you, Your Majesty.
Renchant, you bastard! I rue the day I gave you the throne. What you've done is nothing less than treason.
Welcome back, Argella. Good work. First, you ran this kingdom into the ground, then you dumped it into my lap. Now the two of you repay me by sabotaging my plans and destroying any hope we had of surviving the Reachman attack.
You think the Imperials were our only hope?
Of course they were. Have you seen the Reachman's numbers? You think you can take them all on yourself? You cut off one head, but there are thousands more, and they are barbarians. You've doomed the people of this city to a fate worse than death.
Do you know what the Imperials were planning?
Whatever it was, the alternative was death. Listen, there's nothing more to say. If you expect me to apologize and plead for mercy, you're out of luck. I was doing the right thing. Lock me up if you must, but I don't deserve death.
It's up to you, Your Majesty.
Very well then. Argella, my fate is in your hands. You know I made the only rational choice.
I wouldn't call it rational, Renchant. I would call it cowardly. Aemond died defending this kingdom, and you'll die for betraying it. Now that he's been dealt with, we have real work to do. Please, meet me outside.
Look at this person. Dude just gets murdered, she rocks up with a beer and is like, what's going on down here? Oh, I missed it, dang it. Alright, anyway. Meet the Queen outside, can do.
Thank you for dealing with that situation. I know it wasn't pleasant, but life just isn't always a pleasant thing. Certainly not in my case. Nevertheless, we have responsibilities we cannot simply ignore. Glarica taught me that. And you, of course.
Glarica would be proud of you.
I know. I feel partially responsible for her death. But if I give in to remorse or sorrow, I would be doing her a dishonor. From now on, I'm going to honor Aemond's legacy, rule as he would have, as he and Glarica would want me to.
I'm here to support you, Your Majesty.
No matter what the future holds, Evermore is deeply indebted to you, as I am too. In times like these, we all need a hero like you, to remind us that no matter how bad things get, there's always hope.